Good day. I'm Herb Burton, St. Philip's Treasurer. It is my privilege and pleasure to summarize for you the 2020 financial results. Let me start by saying that your support in this difficult year has been amazing. The financial commitments you made in the stewardship campaign of 2019 prior to the pandemic were not only met but exceeded. My heartfelt gratitude to you for that. St. Philip's operating results for the year 2020 were very good, especially in the midst of a pandemic, and better than many parishes. We were able to operate with only a small loss of a few $1,000s. The contribution income, that is, pledges, plate, and non pledge unrestricted donations, was better than both the 2020 budget and the 2019 results, 7% better than the 2020 budget and 14% better than 2019. Total income and expenses were down 7% with respect to the budget, due both to the pandemic and stringent cost containment. Despite the difficult financial environment, St. Philippians continued extensive outreach support of special projects during 2020. The Christmas offering of $16,645 contributed to the support of Cruzando Fronteras. The Christmas project in support of 3 schools in Tucson yielded $3,547 for each school. Contributions of $35,000 to the Jubilee Fund enabled retirement of millions of dollars in medical debt. Special gifts of $13,505 helped support the upgrades to our audiovisual capabilities required to support all the remote services that were offered during the year with good quality. The cash balance for current operations in our checking account as of January 22nd is just under $400,000, and the cash balance in our savings account, excluding our investment accounts, which I will describe shortly, is $30,543. For the first time in several years, our cash position should be adequate to get us through the summer. These results and the current cash position are the result of continued support by you, our parishioners, exceeding your pledge payments as well as major cost containment implemented by our vestry and staff. Thank you for your strong and continuing support. As I have previously reported, St. Philip's was fortunate to receive a federal payroll protection program, that is PPP loan. The loan was forgiven based on the staff being managed in accordance with the program requirements. Since the loan was forgiven, we will now refer to the PPP fund as a grant. The amount of the PPP grant is $166,138. The 2020 budget and operating results I just described did not include the grant. So the net effect of the grant is to increase our operating funds available for use in future years. You may be aware that a new PP program was authorized by Congress at the end of last year. St. Philip's is not eligible to apply based on the income criteria of the new program. 2020 also saw significant progress on our audits. The 2017 audit report has been issued by our auditor and will soon be reviewed by the Finance Committee and the Vestry. Site work for the 2018 audit was completed, and some follow-up questions from our auditor are being addressed by Lois Britton and Anthea McCarty, Parish Administrator and Bookkeeper, respectively. I expect completion in the near future. Our plan is to do additional audit work on the 2019 and 2020 audits in 2021. St. Philip's invested funds are held at a separate institution from our checking and short-term savings accounts. The invested funds include endowments, restricted and designated funds, and unrestricted funds. The definitions and balances of all these funds can be viewed on St. Philip's website. Questions about the funds will be addressed at the meeting on February 7th. The balance of the general investment fund, which backs up our operating fund, consists of restricted and unrestricted balances and currently is valued at $318,026. I would point out that for a church our size and longevity, our endowments and savings are not very large, in fact, quite small. Finally, a word about the 2021 budget. Currently, the results of the stewardship campaign lag similar results for 2020. At this time in January of 2020, we had 371 pledges totaling $1,056,666. As of this week, we have 308 pledges totaling $972,066, about $85,000 less. If you have not pledged yet, I respectfully request that you do so if you are able. Our proposed budget for 2021 is basically a standstill budget compared with 2020. I believe it is prudent until we know more about the progress of the pandemic. However, we intend to do a rebudget in late summer 2021. I hope by then we will be looking at a return to normal services when we can once again experience the joy of worshiping, singing, and praying together in our beautiful church. Please review the financial information on St. Philip's annual meeting website and submit your questions so that we can be prepared on February 7th. Thank you, and thanks also to St. Philip's staff, especially Lois Britton and Anthony McCarty, for the accomplishments and the results I have described. Thank you and have a good day.